Thank you, sir. Thank you. Let me move on to this right here. How you guys doing? You sure? How you guys doing? Good. My name's Honkin, the most handsome shareholders master in the States. Thank you.
All right.
Sorry, Mr. Jeff, I just had to do that for a little bit. Hammerhead, that's right. And Atomy man. And the absolute, even for everything else. So, today I'm here. I have a big job to do today, which is the company say, please, hon, can you go over here and there and share the story? It's like, I don't know how to share my story. I don't know how to do this. I'm just getting here. I ain't going to do it, the process of it. But I can tell you what I've done, what I have done before, how I got here, and how I did it, what I've used, and everything else. So in those short 20-30 minutes, I'm trying to tell you everything possibly, but trust me, my life story is more than 20 minutes. So before I started Atomy, I'm an X-ray tech. So I just take pictures. That's what I did. But I work for 2 different hospitals. How many people actually has worked 2 jobs, 3 jobs, or 1 job with a whole bunch of overtime? Because you want to make a living. Almost everybody. It's everybody. That's the American dream, right? That's the American story. Sorry to say, that is the truth. So, my story, my schedule looked like this. Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4. That Friday, when I get off work, I go home, take a shower, have a dinner, and go back to work again. And get off the next morning, come home. Because I'm used to working the day shift, I can sleep during the daytime. So I'll take a nap for about a couple of hours. And then I will stay awake like a zombie because I can't do nothing else. And then have some food, and then go back to work, get off the next morning on Sunday, and then try to go back to sleep. Can't sleep either. So by Monday come around, I am done. But I still got to work. That's almost everybody in the States, right? So this lovely lady gave me a box of Himalayan. And she goes like this, hey, honey, do you want to take this? And I said, no. Why? Why would you? Just because somebody offered you a Himalayan, would you take it? No, right? That's most people. They reject you like crazy. I did the same thing. See, the problem was, that lovely lady was my wife. She didn't know what it was. I didn't know what it was. Only thing that one of the things that is go for the Himalayan is radiation protection. See, since I work with the X-ray, that's what she thought about. See, a lot of people, X-ray techs, do not get that much of a radiation. You guys do get more. And people think that it's just the phones and everything else, but in reality, this ground that you stand on is the most thing they give radiation. And plus, the sun. Sun is one of the worst ones. So she gave me this. So I said, okay, sure, why not? Because usually, happy wife, happy home. Correct? Man, you guys understand this part, right? So I started taking it. But the problem is the radiation, you don't know until you get sick. I wasn't sick with the radiation. But what I had about 20-some plus years of allergies. Yes, I used to take about 3 to 4 Zyrtecs per day. See, I wear contacts. See, by the time you take about 3 or 4 Zyrtecs, your eyes dries out. Your contact will fall off right off you from your eyes. See, I didn't know what happened, but I didn't have to take Zyrtec anymore because I was out of it. I was too lazy to go buy one. So I said, you know what? I'm not. I just go buy it after work. But I didn't have to take it. So I started taking without knowing anything. It's good for me. Of course, then I've been using the men's products, the shampoo and everything else, without me knowing actually that I'm using the Atomy products. And then she goes like this. Hey, I will let you quit your second job. You sure? And she goes, yes, but you got to promise me one thing there. You got to come to my meeting, and you have to translate what I speak of to the people that are sitting on the chair. I'm like, for about an hour? She goes, yeah, it's about an hour, about a week, per week. That's about what you need to do. I said, shoot, yes, I will definitely do that. And I will have my weekends back. Yeah. So I did it. See, that's where the thing went out. I tried to translate it. I completely failed. Completely failed. Because I had no idea what she was talking about. So I was trying to do a better job for my wife. Not for me, for my wife. I started learning about Atomy. And I started learning about the part so I can actually translate what she was saying. And then I started to realize what this company was about. I understood more about the products, and I understood more about the conversation, and best of it was, knew the company, I understand better the company. See, this guy, like Cheryl was mentioning, he said he's been doing network marketing for about 20 years. See, this guy, this is my first network marketing business. When my friends asked me to join the network marketing, trust me, I say no. And there was a lot bigger saying no. There were some other words that came out with the no. So that's how much I hated network marketing. I didn't know nothing about network marketing. I just heard what network marketing is all about. So didn't do it. But this was a little bit different. Then he actually gave me a goal. You know what? I can actually do this. I can actually do this. Trust me, I suck at sales. I hate talking to people. I can't. But, oh yeah, same way. Me too. I can sit in a one-day seminar for 2 hours without doing anything. My first one-day seminar experience, I walked out every 5 minutes. See, I'm a smoker, so just say I need to quit. I know it's a bad habit. But I sit here for about 5 minutes, went out to get a smoke, come back in about 20 minutes, and leave again. That's my first experience one-day seminar. That's how much I hated one-day seminars, Success Academies, all the weekly meetings, because I did not know. But I started realizing, because it actually gave me a hope. It actually gave me a dream. It actually gave me that American dream that everybody was talking about. Then, I made myself a goal, said, within 3 years, I'm going to make $10,000. I was making more than $10,000. Not me, my wife was. But see, those are income is something called linear income. You don't work, you do not get paid. There's no way of that. But this $10,000 that I'm talking about, or we are talking about, is something called residual income. It's some money that will come to you every month to your bank account until you die, even though you haven't done anything. Better yet, it will go to your kid. So your kid's life is set. And better yet, it will go to your grandkids for 3 generations, including yours. So if we work hard on this, your whole family is set. See, that's why I decided for my 7-year-old, back then my 2-year-old daughter, I need to do this. I need to do this because I already used the product. The product was the best, was the most awesome product you ever used, and it was cheap too. But making I set up a goal came actually with paying a price. I used to make about $80,000 a year with working 2 jobs. My wife had a hair salon, making over $120,000 a year. So in North Carolina, making about $200,000, that's a big chunk of money. You will live comfortably, but we weren't doing that. We weren't doing it. Every time I go to the night shift, I told my wife, hey, I need to get some lunch and a dinner. See, my lunch and a dinner for that 3 years that I worked for the weekend shift was $1 burgers. I didn't know how much we were making until we actually sold the store. And then, see, that's what I thought, like, I'm broke. That's what I thought, I'm broke. But the thing was, even though we weren't making this money, much money, we didn't know how to spend it. Because we had to think about the future. We had to save money. Because I don't know when she's going to get sick. I don't know when I'm going to get sick. So that way, if we get sick, we have some money saved up. That's why we worked hard. But knowing Atomy, you know what? She said, I'm going to sell this store. $100,000, that's a big chunk. That's more than half of our income. And then I told her, you crazy. I know I understand the Atomy, but back then I was not making that much money in an Atomy. So I wasn't trusting myself. And then she goes, yeah, we have to sell the store. I need to go full time. I need to do this so we can make it better. And then, according to her, I got sick because of that. According to me, I just got sick because of the flu season. And then, of course, that actually gave me a stress in the beginning, but it actually gave me the drive to see what this company can actually do it for me. And then I had to realize, what kind of business is this? See, we sell these great products. We have the Him, the Skin, the Morning 6 set, 4 sets, the Absolute set, probiotics. These are all lovely products. And you know, if you use these products, it's so easy to share because it's so awesome. But I realized this is not a selling business. This is not something that you sell these products to everybody anytime you want to go to. See, that's the step that you have to go through it. But that's not the business part of it. See, business part of it is human relationship. See, if you can sell yourself to anybody, then you are trustworthy, and whatever you say is believable, and it is part of it is believable, trust me, then your business is set. And if you have let your members and your partners to share the vision that you have, if they can trust your vision, they'll come up with their own vision. And then your lifetime thing is done. See, that's the business of it. It's not selling products. We're not in here to sell the products. See, we are all here at what? 10 to 9 on a Thursday night to see what this company can give. This company gives you everything. It gives you that system that we all need. I'm going to get into the little system a little later on. But how do I do it though? How do we do this? If you cannot read in the back, it is so small, it says endure, embrace, love, and surrender. See, it goes straight into our company motto. See, when you are working as a sponsor or the partners in a business, you need to surrender yourself. Let go of yourself. Trust me. When I was doing this in the beginning, I thought I was so smart. I had a job, a professional job, not a doctor, but professional job, working in a hospital, making all this money. I was like, I am good. Everybody's, they're lower than me. But in reality of it is that I was not. When I let myself go, that I'm not that smart, my business started working out for me. So you need to love your people, your partners, and your members, and surrender to them. Trust me, whenever they think they are right, tell them, you're right. It's okay, you'll be right, you're good. Then trust me, thereafter, they'll realize, oh, they were right. See, I know Jeff checked on it, on the company model. So I'm going to go over it. It's a little bit different, but I'll go over it one more time. See, I'm not going to start with the cherishing the spirit. I'm going to actually start with the creating the vision part of it. Since I know you guys not so new in Atomy, how many people actually watched the video called 8 Steps of Success? Okay, now you see most of the people. Now, if you want to do good in this business, you need to go home, put up on YouTube, and find out 8 Steps of Success by our CEO, Hungry Park. Then you'll understand what I'm talking about. See, we have to create a vision. We have to set ourselves and make a goal, a dream that we can achieve this. You have to believe it. Because nowadays, that is so hard to believe because we do not have that much of an opportunity or we don't have the tool. But with Atomy, you can make this dream come true. Now, because it's just a dream that is in your head, right? You have to follow the faith that you can actually achieve the goal that you want in Atomy. You have to believe in yourself that you can do this. How do we do this? By serving in humility again. You have to be humble. You have to be humble to share this product and share the vision that you have. And make sure that you are not using the human beings as a tool by saying cherishing the spirit. We cherish every single people's spirit. We are not going to use them as a tool, not like other network marketing. See, when they look at other people, they look at a dollar sign. When we look at our members, we love them because we share this product. We share this product because we love that. We want them to use that good product at a lower cost. That's why it's so important that we are not using them as a tool or as a dollar sign. See, everybody knows this guy, right? Robert Kiyosaki, Poor Dad, Rich Dad. Everybody, and he's famous with the Amway. He already said, changing your focus from making money to serving more people. Serving more people makes that money come in. See, it's again, serving with the humility. You have to, if you're not going to remember anything, if you're going to do Atomy business, you got to serve people with a humility. And we're going to come back to the system. And like I said, it's about now, 5 to 9 on a Thursday night. Right? I know you guys work all day, right? And then you're spending time without spending time with your family, skipping all these good things. Is it every Father's Woman tonight? I have no idea. But see, all of you guys are missing something, right? But you are here. See, that's the system that we are talking about. You might not enjoy, not doing what you want to do now, but trust me, after a couple of years of doing this, you will get to enjoy every single moment of your life. See, this business, like I said, you don't have to be smart. Actually, being stupid, you can do a whole lot better. Because those folks actually, now that they're stupid, and they actually listen to people. See? That's why I had a problem, because I thought I was smart and they wasn't listening to anybody. See, weekly meeting, I know you guys have a weekly meeting every Monday night, every week. And then once on Thursday, you come to the one-day seminar. And then every 3 months, you come to Success Academy, right? What's the point? What's the point of going on that? Pick up more? That is so correct. That is so correct. But see, the people, including myself back in about a couple of years ago, because we hear the same thing every meeting, I was so bored. I thought I was bored. And then I changed my mind. So maybe somebody's saying something else. And then I start catching up. Even though the same guy was talking about the same thing, I understood differently. I caught this part of it. The next week, I caught this part of it. Right? See, that's one thing about weekly meetings, the most important part. Now, let's talk about the one-day seminar. Same thing, right? Same thing, you just watch videos a little bit more. It gets a little longer, so you got to spend time here at the hotel. See, when you want to have your business partners, how many times did they ask you, hey, you want to join me to do this business? And they go, how much do you make? How many folks do they actually ask you, how much do you make? And then, since you cannot lie, because we are all nice, because, I made about $60 last month. So, or maybe $120, I don't know, $250, here and there. Do they actually really believe you that you can actually make $50,000 every month the rest of the year or the rest of your life? They're not going to believe you. So that way you can bring your folks to the one-day seminars or the Success Academies so they can actually meet the people that are actually making those monies. See, right? And then sometimes the bigger Success Academies, right, that we have every 3 months, now you actually go there and see everybody, about 500 to 600 people sitting next to you. Oh my God, these people doing the same thing just like I did. They stupid, or is it really the truth? Is it really the truth? You're not stupid. I was not stupid. Trust me, I am not that stupid. I hope. But this is it. This is it. You have to show the bigger stage for the folks that people can do this. See, this business is not about your abilities. This business is all about your partner's abilities. That's why it's so important that you have to start with the humility, because you need to get your partners, they can do better. See, my first presentation when I started it, I said, right after I introduced myself, my name is back then Sales Master Han Kim, and then I froze. I said, 30 seconds, like, it feel like an eternity. But after 30 seconds, I said, but look at me now, after 3.5 years, I'm talking to people, standing. And it's usually at the 6th Academy, I'll be in MC. So 500 to 600 people, I'll be emceeing. Trust me, my leg is going like this. But it's okay, because I had to show my opponents that we can do this, and it can actually happen. See, I know everybody in here, just like me, because you spend this precious time with everybody else, I know you guys are going to make that $50,000 a month. I know I can make it $50,000. Are you going to make that $50,000, folks?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this again. Are you guys going to make that $50,000 every month?
Yeah.
Yes, there we go. So all you have to do, I know when we say aja, 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 I'll go like this. Follow the system, follow the system, follow the system. That's the business model. You have to come to your meetings, go to the one-day seminars, and please go to Success Academies, because that's the biggest stage that you can show your partners that you can actually do this. That's why it's so important. Now I'm going to just skip this. But one thing that you have to do, because it's something that we have to do every week, repeatedly, at the same thing, you have to overcome that. I know it's going to get bored. I know you're going to be sick one day. You know what, maybe I'll skip. I don't feel good. It's my birthday, I'm not going to go. I haven't had a birthday within the last 4 years. I haven't had a wedding anniversary for 4 years. Luckily, thank you very much. See, that's my excuse. But sometimes you do have to pay that price. See, nobody can change you. I cannot change you. Your sponsors cannot change you. Your partners cannot change you. But you can change yourself. So when you change yourself and start believing, I'm not saying that you didn't believe yourself, but start believing yourself that this company can provide what I'm talking about, what everybody else can talk about providing from the company, then you've been changed. You got to change. So that's the one thing that you have to do. Change yourself. See, these are folks, it's Atomy Leaders Club workshop. Those are the folks that make at least $100,000 a year. You think from this picture, how many people are actually that smart that actually the only one can do this? See, about 70% of these folks doesn't even have a right education. They don't even have a high school diploma. See, this business is so easy. You don't need a license. You don't need a diploma. You don't. All you got to know is how to talk. See, just like our CEO said, even my native language, Korean, I suck. I can't even speak that English that good either. So how can I be in this part of it? How? Think about it. So, and some people say, some kind of always have excuse, those smartest people. I don't know how to talk, or I cannot talk. Well, you got phones, you can type, right? If you don't know how to type, get somebody that can speak, right? You got members, you got to have members to grow this business, so get the members that speaks that language or type.